offense. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability, just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance to have another great day.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, we'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into open space. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. See if they can convert the point after.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He escapes the pocket, and they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Handoff to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Trying to convert with a sweep. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
And the Gamecocks will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. With the catch, it's White. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Tight end goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then it's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The quarterback's got it on the option. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense. Losing, they're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarter. Before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense swarms to make a tackle. On that 3rd down catch. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose. And they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass, it's Manning. The receiver grabs it. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
About this guy, he has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. Picks up the force and is still going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal upcoming. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down and goal. Back to pass. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. Intercepted in the end zone. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
God, it's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score South Carolina.
The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He goes. But they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Gamecocks will kick this deep and begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. You gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. It's the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance. From the snap, quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Testing the right side here. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring it down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grab down the middle. It's White. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there,
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain in the pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Touchdown, Georgia. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Suddenly they are... They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter here. They got to find that spark again.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Going to be a loss on the play. Full set of bounds. Great play by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
Looking for a man deep down the middle.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's fielded at the 40. It's a foot race. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw. It's Manning.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. They'll lose 5 on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Efforts in over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Georgia, 35. South Carolina, 24.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Bulldogs move into the red zone. The back's got it. Look at the cut. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Dogs! Still no answer for this offense. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
South Carolina, 24.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for some space. It's Allen.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flees it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Caught by the tight end. Marked down at the 50. 1st down.
The Gamecocks keep the football on the move. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game. It's very fitting. Now in the 4th quarter, on a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Tailback with another carry. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. We'll give it to the running back. Watch the spin move. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. He finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down. Looking
to throw it on third and very long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. They'll toss it to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's a toss play to the right. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offside defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They couldn't stop him there. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected him to do, Kirk, but he did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.